Hey guys, welcome back to another innovation video. Today we're going to be unboxing the Tahoe GT from ELUX. And normally with unboxing videos, they're very long, but as you can tell by the timestamps here, or lack thereof, the assembly process on the ELUX bikes is pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and I really think almost anybody could do it. So let's go ahead and get the box open and see what we get inside the box. I'm going to use my handy dandy box cutter here. Let's see. All right, so in here we've got our box of stuff. We'll go ahead and set this aside for now. And then as you can see, it is pretty well packaged. We've got double cardboard here on the sides, some foam wrap. Not a whole lot of the larger foam that we're used to with some of the brands, but the nice thing about that is, something you might not think about, is this stuff is going to be much easier to recycle. So normally when you get an e-bike that's in a box like this, you're going to want to keep the box intact. But for us, we're going to actually cut the sides of the box, mainly because I got to break it down, and also because then you can kind of see what comes inside. So let's go ahead and cut the sides of that box. Again, not recommended, but let's see what we're working with here. That's one side. We'll do the other side. Slice down the side here. Boom. That's what you're gonna watch and watch out for. That's what editing's for. Now you can see everything that comes on the bike, just like that. Pretty good side angle. And then we've got our parts and accessory box here at the bottom as well. So we're gonna go ahead and set that over on the side. Now, if you do cut it open like this, you want to make sure you keep it balanced, which is what I'm trying to do here. And then we'll go ahead and grab this, drop the back side of the box, put the kickstand down, and now it is self-supported. So as you can see, not a whole lot of packaging material here, but the bike is, from first glance, in perfect order, which is, that's what we'd hope for. So let's go ahead and get the rest of the stuff off of here, and then we'll see what we're working with after that. All right, so we removed the boxes. That way we've got a little bit more room to work here. So go ahead and pull off the rest of the protective packaging here. Looks like this rear rack is all good to go. Now, something you might not have is these pair of little snips. Do a lot of bike stuff, obviously, so this has been super helpful. You might not need this except for the zip ties, little zip tie cutters, which are pretty fancy. So next, we're going to go ahead and open our accessory box here. Now we've got our pedals, which we can set out. Got our tools, and then we've got this bad boy for the stem. So what we'll do with this is, we'll drop this down on top of the stem. Now this does come pre-greased, so we should be able to make sure we got our cabling right and drop this bad boy in and call it a day. So we are going to need some tools, but luckily ELUX does give us all those. Got a little tool bag right here. Whoops, sorry GoPro. Get this. This is a 6. Go ahead and for right now, we're just going to get it mostly straight, kind of eyeball it. Once everything's kind of set up, we can go back and readjust this. All right. Then we'll go ahead and finish clipping off the rest of this protective material here. And now you're looking at that and going like, these handlebars look a little funky. Should I be driving like this? No, you shouldn't. They should be somewhere kind of eyeballing it. Let's call it there-ish. Go ahead and tighten down our headset here. Make sure this is in the middle. That's pretty good. Swing the screen back. Actually, we'll swing it down for now so we can get everything tightened up. And we're going to want to tighten these down about an even spacing here. And that feels pretty good to me. Get our screen back over here, and we are good to go. So that is, well, that's pretty much the assembly process. Now, once you have this done, I mean, the bike's pretty much ready to go. We've installed the handlebars. The next thing would be putting the pedals on. So go ahead and snag those from right here. Now, this 6mm wrench is going to work in the pedals as well. Now, this is true for a lot of pedals. A lot of people don't know this. They'll grab the 15 wrench and they'll just do it from the outside, but with a lot of these pedals, I'm sure which one's the left one and the right one, and both of these are going to be threaded towards the front of the bike. So as you turn towards the front of the bike, it should tighten. And here, get this in a good position, you can tighten this in the back. A lot of pedals can be tightened with an Allen wrench, which is pretty nice. Gonna get a little torque on it. That feels good. Install the right one. And again, it's gonna be tightened when we turn it towards the front of the bike. Get into a better spot over here. Boom, now those pedals are installed. Now at this point, grab a couple of little accessories. Get this bad boy for the back, these little straps, bungee straps. I'll tighten on here. And your bike is pretty much set up and ready to ride. So it doesn't take very long to assemble these together. You're really putting on the pedals, installing the handlebars, adjusting the handlebars. You don't gotta mess around with the front tire. You don't gotta mess around with the rack. Everything comes pretty much pre-assembled like you see it here. So it's pretty easy to do, folks. You just saw me do it. And yeah, we edited it up and sped up a couple things because you don't really see me, pull off the phone, but it is pretty much ready to roll. Now, we are gonna be doing a full review on this bad boy, so stay tuned for that full review. Otherwise, love talking to you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.